What's going on, boys? Today's the last day until I work out again on Monday. But, if you're like a 9 to 5 guy like me and you're unmotivated to go work out, I'm telling you right now, the biggest motivator for me was women, okay? When you're single and you're skinny fat or you're overweight or whatnot and you don't have a girlfriend, and even if you did, like I always find that like when people get in relationships, they end up just slowly getting fatter, right? Because they're doing more things together. They're going and enjoying parties and having like treats and everything else that they shouldn't be having. And eventually it just kind of goes away. And when the girl leaves you, you're left with nothing. And so I always find that that's the biggest drive for men. Because once we achieve that goal, we've made it to the top of the hill, right? Oh, I have my wife now. I don't need to do anything. But when you're single and you're working hard and whatnot, and you're just motivated by video games or being antisocial, how's that gonna help, bro? You're literally not gonna make any sort of progress in your entire life. And I'm telling you, the gym translates into all areas, whether that's the business you want to start one day, right? It's gonna give you the discipline enough to do that. Okay, I found out that I was wasting so much time on nonsense that, I'm living by a calendar now. And I used to do it in college. And then I kind of got out of it because I'm like, you know what, I graduated. I don't have to do that no more. Don't do that no more. Don't have to do that anymore. But, I found out that I needed to. Like, I'm literally wasting a lot of time, over the last 5 years. I should have been doing other things. And we don't realize how much time we really are wasting until we really look at it. It's just like our finances. If you're not looking at the numbers, the budget, how could you possibly know how much money you're spending that month? How much money you even have? You're just like, just buy this. It's okay, YOLO. How about we YOLO, but we do it smart? Okay, so this is kind of the mindset that I've had, just moving forward and just thinking of things in a different way. Because I'll tell you what, the body follows the mind, and mindset really is everything. When you start thinking in a certain way, you're going to start behaving in that way. So you got to be very careful about who you're listening to. If you're listening to me, good job. You found one of the good ones, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of nonsense out there. There's a lot of distractions too, bro. There's so many distractions to keep you busy, to keep you entertained, to keep you away from the truth. What is the truth? Your life and what you're supposed to be doing with it. So this was my little message real quick on a Friday night. I packed out my calendar and it's insanely busy. Check out one of the shorts I just posted about how crazy my schedule is. And you can see that the gym is just a small little block in there. It's nothing crazy. So you can do it. You just gotta make sure that it's something important to you. If you're tired of not being able to go on dates and all these girls and you're about to give up, don't give up. Don't be mad at girls, bro. Just do better. And that's it. You also want to have a little bit of an intrinsic motivator as well. If you're just doing it because of, I could have this, and that, what about inside of you? What do you want to do? When you really boil down all the elements, who are you? Are you really being your best? If you're not being your best, we need to work on that, right? And we all have things to work on. I have plenty of things to work on. A lot of times I get like what's called a writer's block. I'm trying to do something and I literally can't do it because I don't know where to start. And so a lot of times we don't even know where to start. I've already started to see a decrease in the amount of new people at the gym because they're giving up already. And that's unfortunate. They come in, that's not for me. It feels weird. Guys, don't do that. You've got to stick with something for at least 3 weeks and then it'll start become a part of you, right? I started wearing tank tops about 5 years ago. Before, it was weird. I'm like, I don't want to show my shoulder. That's strange. And now it's kind of weird to wear something that does cover my shoulder. I talked about that on a different video where I was like, I feel like I need to cover up. I feel like what was it? It was like I need to uncover, because I was wearing a sweatshirt and I'm used to wearing tank tops everywhere. So it was just weird to have something down my arms. So you start to change who you are based on how you think and what is interesting to you and what inspires you. So keep in mind the music you're listening to, the people you're hanging around, and if they're not elevating your life, you're wasting your time. That's one of the biggest things I realized. so much time wasted on friends, on stuff that, they're not there for you when you're taking the test in college. They're not there for you when, everything is going bad in your life. They'll run away the other direction, but they're right there, all ready to go when everything is going well. When you're in private, when you're out doing everything in your whole power to become a better version of yourself, I'm telling you right now, no one's going to be there when you're grinding out. Look, nobody's here. I'm literally echoing down the whole garage. We're here with the car. Like, this is it. It's me and you guys, and there's a bunch of noise over there. There's a party going on right over there. I'm not saying don't have a good time, man. I'm just saying schedule out your time, because you're going to be able to make this happen for yourself. Not for anybody else. Don't do this for anyone else. It doesn't matter. If they want to do it for themselves, great. Don't do it for your parents. Don't do it for your sister or whatever. You need to do it for your health, because, guys, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. Health, wealth, and relationships, one of the top 3 things in life. And a lot of times, like I've been saying, it's like, what is the meaning of life? What's the meaning of your life? What are you supposed to be doing here? A lot of times I think we fall into our careers instead of going after it. We just, we stumbled upon it, so that's cool. But it never really was what we need to do. And a lot of it is just inner work, talking about how we need to do things. It's crazy how, like, all my thinking is done on the treadmill. You can put on some music, you can put on a podcast or whatever, but when I first started to work out, I was listening to a lot of different, like, podcasts and stuff like that. And a lot of it was like motivational speeches, just getting me amped up. Because I knew in that moment, I was able to become somebody totally different. Just for that quick 15, 20 minutes on the stairs, I was totally in another world. And then you come back to reality, and you're stuck. You don't know where to start. People aren't supporting around you. Maybe your friend group isn't doing the right things. So this is just kind of some of the things to think about, man, moving forward. Hope you guys are going to have a great weekend. Make sure that it is productive, okay? I'm sure going to make sure mine's productive. And keep grinding. Life's like a treadmill. It keeps rotating, and there's no just hit the emergency brake. You just got to keep with it. Get your water in one hand and keep running on the other 2 feet, man. If you don't have 2 feet, well, start crawling. Do something, I tell you. Hope you boys are doing good, and I'm rooting for every one of you. Appreciate all the comments. Keep making comments, guys. I'm answering every single one. There's no reason why I wouldn't want to answer somebody. Even if you guys make dumb comments, it's okay. I know you guys you're working on yourselves on the inside anyway. But if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Take care. In a world full of fakeness and deception, boys, keep dominating your realities. I'll see you in the next video.